going on, guys? And welcome in to the Bench is Clear podcast, where we cover the best rivalry in all of sports. I am Jesse Gutierrez, and I represent the side of the San Francisco Giants.
And I'm Tyler Coe, and I represent the 2020 World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers and the recently departed Lancaster Jethawks. R.I.P.
Damn. Why'd you have to go there? I was going to comment on how nice your sweater looks. It looks like you just opened it and you just couldn't wait to put it on. You know, like
I've had it since October, so
that looks really new. Have you not washed it?
I have. Bro, I use a certain laundry detergent that is good for dark colors. Keeps them from fading. I don't fuck around.
Because you don't use white colors because you are racist. That's incredible.
Yes, 100%.
Unbelievable. So this episode is a little bit different. We do have two separate episodes because I'm sure we're going to do deep dives and predictions on today's episode on the 26-man opening day rosters. But we do have to address something. It's coming from a Jeff Passan. MLB attempts to crack down on foreign substances are outlined in a memo obtained by ESPN. Okay, increased monitoring of compliance officers. What the fuck's a compliance officer? Okay, we're just gonna act like we know what that means. Apparently, inspections of baseballs taken out of play that will use a third-party lab to check for substances. Spin rate analysis. So a lot of people have been going crazy about that last checker mark, right? Because they're saying if you've been able to use it before and your spin rate's been good, you're all right. But if you want to just start using it now, then that's a problem. But every single time something gets in the dirt, they get thrown. A ball gets thrown back. So
we're talking like 50 plus balls.
Yeah. So
every game.
Yeah. So I don't know how they're really trying to crack down on this, and I feel like the lasting spin rate analysis that's not going to do shit, but they're getting a hold of these balls, and if they really want to crack down on it, they can, or this is just I don't know what would you call this, like a a
scare
fake
tactic.
Yeah,
false flag attack.
Not even. There we go. False flag. They could be like, "Hey, we're gonna check," and like the WandaVision meme, like they're not gonna check. I don't know
that would
exactly
be
how MLB
scare
feels
tactic, about not a false flag, by the way.
What a scare tactic would be like, "Hey, we're gonna do all the stuff. Don't do it," hoping that they don't do it. I'm saying,
what if they're saying they're gonna do it? And
I know, but what if
they might or they might not? But either way, it should scare people enough to not do it and not want to get caught.
A little bit more on these compliance officers. These are the guys that will monitor dugouts, clubhouse, tunnels, batting cages, and bullpens. They will take random sample of balls to lab and will search for substances themselves. So, that's just a little update on that. But
you know whose fault this is?
Whose fault?
Trevor Bauer's fault.
Trevor Bauer's.
Trevor Bauer went on his YouTube channel,
yeah,
and he talked about his uniform violation in spring training and how he's coming for Rob Manfred, and now my boy Rob is bringing the hammer down on him, and it's not going to be good.
Which is weird, right? Because he accused the Astros of doing it, right, way back when, and was saying that it needed to be cleaned up, and he wanted it investigated. But he's been very, I guess, not very secretive of that he's been using it the past couple of years. So, maybe he was just like, fuck it, everyone else is doing it. I'm going to get on this bandwagon too.
Right.
I don't know if that means he's going to stop using it now or what that means.
Well,
I guess we'll
the
find
other
out.
thing is, what's going to be the penalty? What happens if you get caught? There isn't anything. Is it going to be like a warning, then a suspension? It's certainly not going to be anything crazy like the PED suspensions, but
no,
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like this is an impossible task because then you're going to be warning potentially half the league, suspending guys from every team because everyone's doing it. I don't know. I just don't think this is the hill to die on for Major League Baseball.
Yeah, or maybe just try to take care of it quietly.
Sure.
That would probably be the best thing for baseball.
But then you have guys like Trevor Bauer. If you're trying to do it quietly, he's going to blow up your spot.
That's
going to put it
completely
up
true.
on
You're
the internet
100%
for everyone
right.
to see.
Yeah.
So maybe this is kind of Bauer fucked up the game. So now they're just putting shit out there because they know it's going to get out there eventually.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I did see an interesting tweet from Trevor Plouffe when he was talking about if 80% of batters' bats were corked, then pitchers would be having a bitch fit and all this kind of shit. And I think he kind of has a point. I think this game tends to make a lot of rules that favor the pitcher, and I don't know. I just like that. How would you compare the Astros cheating scandal to this? Would you say it's the same? Would you say it is?
No, it's
a little different
not even
way?
close. It's not even close.
Really?
Because the whole pitching thing, it's kind of it's kind of like an unwritten rule that everyone knows about is some guys are going to use it and some guys aren't. But I guarantee you there's at least one guy on every single major league team that's using it. Okay. It's not this whole secret, like one organization is using it for an advantage. Okay. If everyone's doing it, it's a fair game.
But it's a little unfair to hitters. I get what you're saying.
It is
different because
it's unfair to hitters of every team. That's the difference.
Exactly. But I think now when, teams are only paying money for certain things, I think a lot of hitters are kind of like, wait, hold the fuck up. Like, we're kind of at a disadvantage and you're not paying us. Like, we need that disadvantage taken away as a whole. So I do understand. I do agree with you now that it is different. Donnie Barrels, home run, boom, bitch. The Nelson Lamet, bitch. I don't give a fuck. But
man, awesome. It's almost like these games don't count still.
No, my man Donnie Barrels is pissed off that they gypped him out of like $600K of arbitration. He's been on a tear. That's my guy. Back to reality. I just, dude, I don't know. Like, I feel like we should be maybe not as upset because I didn't see it the way you were saying it about just being one organization. I think we should be a little bit more upset about this. I think that it should be cleaned up. I understand that there's probably a pitcher on every team who's using it, but it needs to be cleaned up. If we're gonna act like PEDs were the worst thing, we're gonna act like the Astros cheating scandal was the worst thing. Obviously different levels, but then we need to clean it up on all ends. I think it's a step towards the right direction, but unfortunately in baseball, you were right. You can't do anything secret because someone like Trevor Bauer is going to put you on blast.
Well, also maybe this is their way to make the game exciting again, to bring back more offense because, they juiced the balls. Then people found out about that and got pissed. So maybe this is more of a legitimate way to produce more offense by putting the pitchers. True. I don't want to say putting the pitchers it's putting the pitchers at a disadvantage in the sense
taking
that
away their advantage. Yeah.
Right. Well, because
they're unfair advantage.
They're accustomed to using that now, but it's more or less evening the playing field. But maybe this is their idea to, add half a run on average at the end of the year per game.
Yeah. But how are you going to add more?
And we need to shave off 5 more minutes. It's the most important thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How are you going to add more offense, but then want to shorten the game? Like, as far as minutes, like, I understand. Dude,
let's just get rid of outs. You just get 3 batters an inning, and that's it.
That's it.
Hour and a half game. Problem solved.
That's a good idea. Damn, that sounds like a good idea for a bananas like double header or something like that. That
wouldn't be bad. Yeah, Savannah Bananas, hit me up. Marketing strategist.
Exactly.
And now for the exciting part, the part everyone's here to watch. We all know Dodger fans rep benches cleared way more than Giants fans. We're going to get into the Dodger.
Let's see it in the views.
Yeah, 2021 roster prediction. It's still fun, but there's not really I would imagine for the Giants,
right?
there was a lot more
Yes.
options. There's a lot more tinkering with the Dodgers.
What do you mean you imagine? You were there during the thing. You were still in the interview. It was.
Right. With the Dodgers, a lot more set in stone. So I'm just going to run through what my opening day roster is going to look like as far as starters. We'll just go with the
You could get into
players.
lineup too. We didn't even get into lineup.
So we got Will Smith. I think he's going to get the lion's share of the catching. Austin Barnes, I think, it's going to be close to a 50-50 split. Who knows? There's still that chance that the DH sneaks in. We're a week away, so it's dwindling as every day goes on. But I think Will Smith's going to get the lion's share of the catching. Max Muncy, he's going to be your everyday first baseman. Cody Bellinger, he'll slot in there every few days, maybe once every couple weeks. Chris Taylor.
Wouldn't Cody Bellinger be an everyday player? What are you talking about? Sliding there every once in a while.
Can you let me finish, dingus? Of course, he's going to be your everyday outfielder. He's going to be your everyday center fielder. But I'm saying he can play first base. So I think he will once every couple weeks, you jackass. Chris Taylor,
important here because
I think Chris Taylor will be your opening day second baseman. Gavin Lux will start to become more of a 50-50 split as the season goes on. I think Gavin Lux from the get-go is going to get a lot of the starts against right-handed pitching, but we'll see how that goes. Gavin Lux has been tearing the cover off the ball in spring training. He's out there to prove me wrong. He's out there to make me look stupid. So good for him. I'm all for it. Make me look stupid. Corey Seager, obviously your everyday shortstop. Justin Turner, obviously your everyday third baseman. AJ Pollock, he's going to start the majority of the starts in left field, but I think it's going to mix in a lot with Zach McKinstry, with Matt Beatty, with Chris Taylor. So there's going to be a lot of guys playing left field, but AJ Pollock's, I think, more of your everyday left fielder. Cody Bellinger, obviously your everyday center fielder. And then, of course, Mookie Betts, your everyday right fielder, potential 2021 MVP, as well as Corey Seager. It is what it is.
My only pushback is that you think that Gavin Lux will not be playing as much because it's just that's their number one dude. I feel like
he's going to get a 50. He's going to get a 50-50
that's what I'm saying.
Split.
I think that they're going to want him to play more. I mean, I think that they might give.
I don't think they're going to stray from the analytics right now.
You think he? Well, then again, I guess it just depends how many righty lefty, faces the Dodgers. I mean, how it lines up. I guess it could be. My thing is if he tends to sit a little bit, they might put him against some lefties, because they're just not going to put him on the bench.
Well, if you let me finish again, because I want to get through the bench players before I start talking about strategic positioning. On the bench, we have Edwin Rios, we have Gavin Lux, Matt Beatty, Zach McKinstry, and of course, Austin Barnes, backup catcher. Excuse me. I think what's going to happen is if they're facing a righty, you're going to have Gavin Lux playing second and a mix of Matt Beatty or Zach McKinstry playing left field. And then if it's going to be against the lefty, you're going to have Chris Taylor playing second base and AJ Pollock playing left field. That's going to be the platoon situation they go with, at least to start the season. If Matt Beatty makes the roster, because here's the question marks. I think McKinstry makes the opening day roster. I think we're going to see DJ Peters finally at some point this season when an inevitable injury happens. I think Peters is going to be your first guy called up. Is it possible that Peters beats out Beatty or McKinstry? Maybe he beats out Matt Beatty. I don't see him beating out McKinstry because McKinstry's had a great spring training. So we'll see what happens. But Beatty has options, McKinstry has options, Peters has options. Another long shot to make the roster, I believe he was optioned a couple days ago, but someone, obviously he's not going to make the roster, but someone I think we see if he clears waivers because he's out of options. So he was just outrighted. Matt Davidson, Maybe we'll see him. We'll have to see, obviously, if he clears waivers. But that's pretty much all I have as far as position players go. I don't really think there's really nothing more to be said.
Yeah,
There's
I think
really
the
no one
only
else.
argument is I think in your logic, I think just Gavin Lux and Chris Taylor's roles are a little different. I think Gavin Lux gets more looks, and Chris Taylor's going to kind of go all over the place because I feel like Chris Taylor, when his time is up, they're going to Kike and jock him and let him go,
Well, of course.
as opposed to Gavin Lux. That's possibly going to be one of their potential Cody Bellingers or Corey Seager, like one of their stars. So I think that's the only thing I disagree with you on. The only thing you can disagree on, because this thing is pretty much set.
Yeah, and you're wrong, but we'll see. For pitching, Kershaw, Buehler, Bauer, those are the locks for your starting pitching.
Correct.
I think David Price is a lock. I don't think they're going to try to move him to the bullpen. So I would say he's a half lock as your number 4 guy. But then shit gets real weird because you got 4 guys, 4, which is one more than we thought would be there. 4 guys going for that 5th spot. So it's either going to be Tony Gonsolin, Dustin May, Julio Urias, or Jimmy Nelson. And I think Jimmy Nelson is going to make the roster no matter what. And we'll get into that in a second, because if Jimmy Nelson makes the roster, they have to let someone go off the 40-man because he was a non-roster invite to spring training. So we'll see what happens there.
Right.
In my opinion, who would I want there out as the 5th guy?
Mm-hmm.
I want the Catman. I want my boy Tony Gonsolin out there.
Catman. We need to do videos like that. That'd be great. Except
fuck you. I don't think it's going to happen. I think the Dodgers are going to put Julio Urias out there in the number 5. Or maybe it could be like what you were saying, where sometimes we go with a 6-man and then it's Tony Gonsolin.
Okay. That's not what I was saying. My idea is way different. It's groundbreaking.
Okay.
And it's like,
okay, if they're going to piggyback, it would be, one of those guys, either Urias, May, Gonsolin, or Nelson. So we'll see. Urias, I don't think he would be that great in the bullpen because they've already stated that Kenley Jansen's our guy again, like fucking always. Mm-hmm. So he's
got to lose the position, and he hasn't lost it yet.
I understand, but everyone's saying Julio Urias should be in the bullpen. I don't want him in the bullpen to be the 7th inning guy, because Corey Knebel's going to be your 8th inning guy, or Blake Trinan's going to be your 8th inning guy. So it's just an embarrassment of riches. It's hard to make these decisions when you have so many good options. So I think Gonsolin should be your number 5 guy. I don't think Dustin May should even be on the roster.
Really?
I think
you want to get those starting reps?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
And even if he doesn't make the roster, I'm sure he will. You're going to see him at some point. He's going to be there at some point. But I think the Dodgers do put him on the roster. So let's recap.
Okay.
In Tyler's opinion, we got Kershaw, we got Buehler, we got Bauer, we got Price, we got Gonsolin. So far in the bullpen.
Then we did missionary.
In the bullpen, we got Jimmy Nelson, Julio Urias, and Dustin May. So let's get into the bottom half here. You have Kenley Jansen. That's a no-brainer. You have Blake Trinan, no-brainer. You have Corey Knebel, no-brainer. Then you got 2 more spots.
Okay.
2 more spots. Victor Gonzalez is a lock, in my opinion. That's a no-brainer, in my opinion. He makes it. So with your last spot, you have, I thought it was going to be Clevinger. Clevinger had a great spring. I thought it was going to be my boy Clev. Mm-hmm. But
your second favorite Clev.
Right. They reassigned him a few days ago. So it looks like it's going to be Scott Alexander. And any Dodger fan in the world knows that you don't want Scott Alexander on your fucking roster. I hate Scott Alexander. There's a chance Dennis Santana could end up taking his spot. I don't see it. I just don't see it happening. So I said Clevenger got left off, but there's two guys that got left off, Jesse. Can you name them?
Two guys.
Two guys that are surprised.
I'm sorry, but I wasn't trying to be like, this is a head scratcher. My head just really did itch. So I needed
but I'm saying, can you guess? Do you know who those two guys are? Because they're two pretty big guys.
Two guys? No, I don't know. No.
There's no Bruzdar Gratterall on that roster. There's no Joe
Gratterall
Kelly on that roster.
There is no Joe Kelly on that roster.
Bruzdar has not made any Camelback appearances.
Okay.
So Doc was quoted as saying yesterday, anything's possible, but unless he gets in one of these games. So he's not going to be on the fucking roster. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not going to be on the roster. And who the hell knows going on with Joe Kelly? Who the fuck knows? I don't know.
He's the king of LA. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Personally, when I look at this roster and I take out Scott Alexander and put in Bruzdar Gratterall, this looks like a perfect roster, even without Joe Kelly. So I don't need Joe Kelly. We just need to get Bruzdar healthy and ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
And then, get rid of Scott Alexander forever, send him to Miami, and be done with it. And then we have a perfect roster.
My only thing is, well, I guess that would be you would only have one lefty in the bullpen. You only have one lefty in the bullpen. If you put Uris in the rotation, you just got Victor Gonzalez. Because if you take away Scott Alexander and you put in Bruzdar,
but you would have to pull two moves.
Okay.
Because then you have to bring Clevenger up.
Okay.
Because Clevenger was the lefty I thought they were gonna keep, and not Scott Alexander. Okay. So ship away Scott Alexander forever, bring up Clevenger, and then at some point, I don't know. I feel like depending on what they do at the starting, Jimmy Nelson would be the guy that you cut loose when Bruzdar comes back.
Okay.
But who knows how long it's going to be before Bruzdar is ready.
Yeah.
So this is the lineup I think they're going to go with. I don't think there's going to be any changes. I think, me and my boy Andrew Friedman, we think exactly alike, and this is going to be your opening day lineup. The other thing, I think we're going to see a lot of pitching prospects this year, just because I think there's going to be a lot of pitching industries.
Even not even like real injuries, but like kind of faked injuries because it's like, bro, we need to build you up type shit.
Right. And a lot of precautionary stuff. So I think we'll see Josiah Gray at some point, which I'm super excited about. And then, like I said, I think we're going to see DJ Peters. Hopefully we don't have to see anyone else. Not because I don't want to see those guys, but because they're not coming up unless there's an injury. So hopefully we don't really see anyone else. But, you'll probably see like Sheldon Noisy, his utility guy. I'm sure you'll see him at some point. But yeah, I think this roster is poised to repeat. They're looking good. One more thing I wanted to say real quick. Fuck Pantone 294 and all those nerds, but their stupid fucking billboard. I don't get it.
I feel like I said before,
I feel like people's money way too much. Go use that money to do some good instead of buy a stupid fucking billboard. Go fuck yourself.
Jesus.
Come find me.
Damn, that's intense. I feel like if it was anybody but Pantone, I feel like people wouldn't have as big a problem with it. I don't know. I didn't see it as that big of a problem. I don't think it's a good look, but I was kind of like, it's just kind of like, eh.
Once you try to profit on the death of one of LA's biggest sports stars, one of the world's biggest stars ever.
Yeah.
I don't care what you do. I'm not going to like it. And you're a piece of shit human being. So
you see them like dipping their French fries all of a sudden. Like, I gotta spend it on now. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I gotta change my life.
This is real talk. Okay. If you want to find me, I'll be in the left field pavilion. Come at me. Real talk. Benches Clear podcast.
Everyone I'm just gonna pull the whole like where they're like, hey, did you say this? But oh shit, I'm gonna go get hot dog, Tyler.
What I meant was allegedly allegedly made money off of someone's debt. Allegedly.
I didn't even say, like, I wasn't even like. All right. Hey,
Yeah.
I almost get my ass kicked at Dodger Stadium all the time anyway, so I'm one thing away. Might as well make it a real thing.
I feel like people a part of Pantone are more there for like the experience of, well, we go to a game in a group and, you know, we don't know all that much about baseball. Maybe some of us do, maybe some of us don't, but we have this mob mentality of like, oh, look at us. There's 1,000 of us in an away stadium. So the fuck what? No one cares. Okay. This is all a for-profit
if you
thing.
buy a ticket,
if
you buy a ticket for Pan, it's not about you. It's more of taking advantage the people who are running it. I'm guessing, correct? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, you're paying an absurd amount of money to something you could pay way less money and do the same thing. But like you get this herd mentality of like, oh, we're all Dodger fans and like, look at us, we travel well. And it's, again, if it was anyone else, if another organization started doing this and they weren't pieces of shit for things they've done, and there's no apology that they could ever put out and be like, oh, we realized this was a bad idea. If you didn't know the whole Kobe Bryant jersey shit was a bad idea from the get-go, you're an idiot. That's where all this hate is stemming from, but I stand by everything I said.
Yeah, fuck it.
It's going to be a fun 2021 season, boys and girls.
Well, I feel like, I mean, if you want to schedule a huge group thing, that's a great thing, but to greatly profit off of it, like, I mean, yeah, you don't want to be paying out of pocket for other people, and yeah, maybe count some cheddar on the side, but fuck, enough to be just putting billboards all. Come on, bro.
What service are you providing? You personally can easily purchase a ticket to a game.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just you're the guy that's buying all the movie tickets, so you're able to sit together. That's the only thing you're buying. You're able to sit
exactly. So you're paying.
You can coordinate by yourself in a group chat.
Exactly. You're paying a premium on tickets, and then on the off day or before the game, you know, we're playing the Mets. So we're going to go see the fucking Empire State Building or whatever, the Statue of Liberty. You can easily buy a ticket for that yourself and not pay a premium.
The people who buy this shit, it's like, for me, it's like they're just getting taken advantage of. They're making it seem like it's a good idea and they're not understanding it. So I don't think it's anything against people who want to go. For me, it's just like, dude, you are knowingly taking advantage of people, you know, and making profit off of taking advantage of people, and that shit is just not it.
Yeah, no, not about it. I'm about hanging out with real fans who know shit about baseball. So the pod's always open to those people, but to the other people, fuck y'all. It is what it is. As always, this episode has been brought to you by Renovation Candle Company, where you can get 30% off any spring candles. No promo codes required. Just add it to your cart, check out 30% off. We got you.
Yeah. High quality. I wish I didn't have I couldn't find the candle, so I would rather do the candle, but this is just a box that the soap comes in. But yeah, buy some shit.
Free packaging.
Buy some shit. Do some shit.
Eco-friendly.
We're not thoughtful. The people at Renovation Candle Company are thoughtful and buy their shit. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure to be subscribed to us on your favorite podcasting platform. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Write us a review on Apple Podcasts. Help us grow. All right. Help us
in the review. Forward. Say who you think is more handsome, Jesse or myself. And remember, I have a full head of hair.
Hats are an amazing thing. Yeah, you got those on me for sure. But I do got the tan, so that's one thing on you.
It's just superior genes, Armenian genes.
Wow. No. You got in some dangerous territory right there. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Make sure to be following us on Twitter, BenchesClearP, Instagram, BenchesClear Podcast, TikTok at BenchesCleared. I think that's it. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you guys next week for our season predictions.